Your reaction to hearing what Bill Cosby admitted to under sworn testimony?
Complete validation across the board from all of us. Complete validation.
To you, it tells the story of what happened
Absolutely,
to lots of women.
To me and many of us.
Tell me a little bit about what happened to you. You met him in 1979.
Well, I was a Playboy bunny in Great Gorge, and Bill Cosby was on the Playboy circuit, so he performed in all of the clubs. So I knew him for 5 years, even before this situation happened. I was in Chicago as the bunny director, bunny mother, they called it, and he was being interviewed by Maggie Daley, who was a famous columnist at the Trib at the time. And afterwards, he asked me if I wanted to have lunch. Now, again, I knew him for 5 years, and so we had lunch at Banquet on a Bun, and later that afternoon, he called me on a private number in my office, which I didn't understand how he got that number, but he asked me if I wanted to have dinner the next night. And I said, sure. So he called me that afternoon and said, well, meet me at the Whitehall Hotel. So I didn't think anything of it. He was in town he was doing a comedy show, he was doing interviews. So I met him at the Whitehall. I called from downstairs. He said, well, come up to this particular suite. When I went up to the room, there were 4 other men in the room, and they were playing cards and smoking cigars and watching sports. And Cosby asked me if I wanted to have a drink. And it was 7:30 in the evening. I wasn't much of a drinker. And I said, well, I'll have a little Grand Marnier. Now, that's an after-dinner drink, so you can tell what kind of a novice I was. And he sent a bellman out to get the bottle, brought the bottle back up, and he fixed the drink behind me. I took 2 sips, and that's the last thing I remember.
Really?
Until 2 sips. At 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up in bed, naked, bruised and battered. And I looked over, and he was there, naked. And I slivered out of the bed because I didn't want to wake him, and I gathered my clothes, and I got dressed, and I went downstairs, and I got a cab, went to my apartment, took a shower. I had to go back to work at Playboy. I had to get the girls on the floor, and I went back to work.
Did you have a memory of what happened between that drink and?
I don't have any memory at all of what happened, but I knew that I was brutally raped. I knew it. And after he raped me, I told my bosses at Playboy what he did to me. And Playboy said to me, well, you know Bill Cosby is Hefner's best friend, right? And I said, yes, I know that. Well, nobody's going to believe you. I suggest you shut your mouth.
That's what you were told?
That's what I was told.
But also, you said you were in touch with many women who worked for Playboy who are reaching out to you saying they had similar experiences. Are these people who have not yet come forward publicly?
There's many that haven't come
Really?
forward. We're up to 48 that have come forward, 48 women, and there's probably another 50 that are Jane Does.
Really? You believe up to 50?
I know.
Really?
I know. And my Facebook is lighting up. We have private Facebook pages just for Playboy bunnies only, and it's lighting up. He did me too. He's coming out. You know, it's happening.
Why do you think somebody would drug? I mean, this was a guy who, at the time, was at the height of his fame. Probably not even at the height of his fame, but incredibly popular, incredibly well-liked. Could have probably met women. Do you think this was something he particularly liked to do? The drugging aspect?
He's a sociopath. They have no remorse. He will definitely be known as the most prolific serial rapist in the United States of America. No doubt, Dr. Huxtable will be.
And you believe more women will come forward?
I know they will.
Well, Patty, I appreciate you being on tonight. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.